Okay, now let's start with the question number 8. In the question number 8, they are talking about a curve which is x plus 2 squared and 4 minus x. And there's a finite region between the curve and the x-axis. And if we take the y equals x plus 2 whole thing squared and the 4 minus x, since this is like a, we can call it like, since it's a repeated root, we can call it is a repeated root. If it is a repeated root, the point is the curve touches the x-axis. Okay, so similarly, if it touches and then we have these values, so x equals -2 and the other one is x equals 4. So the region between this one is gonna be, okay, now if we check the how the answer comes is, I mean to say rather than answer, like, how this curves comes is, you have -2, x equals -2 and x equals +4. So we know this is gonna be a curve, like, which is passing through us, touching here, and this will be crossing values. So it's important to know we have to find the, maybe whatever the curve here, doesn't matter the shape of the curve because we just have to integrate it. Whatever the curve, all the values will be from here to here. So this is the range that we have to find the area for. Okay, because of that, what we're going to do is we have to differentiate x plus 2 whole thing squared and 4 minus x to the -2 to +4 to get the area of R. So this is how we're gonna do. So once you figure that out, let's write it. Area equals, we can just simplify this equation so we know. Let me quickly do the simplification on top. 4 minus x bracket, we know that's x squared plus 4x plus 4. So what you're going to have is 4x squared plus 16x plus 16 minus x to the power 3 minus 4x squared, then minus 4x. So once we simplified it, what you're going to take is negative x to the power 3 plus 12x plus 16. So we have that answer. Once we have this as our y, so this is our y value. So we are writing it in this format so that we can easily do the integration. So it's -2 to 4, negative x to the power 3 plus 12x plus 16. Okay, so when you have that, what we see is, always when you have to integrate the x to the power n dx, answer would be x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. So according to that, this will be -1 times x to the power 4 divided by 4 plus 12 times x to the power 2 divided by 2 plus 16 x to the power 1 divided by 1. This whole thing we're going to have the range of -2 to 4. So now when you integrate it, you have negative 1 over 4 x to the power 4 plus 6 x squared plus 16x, a matter of negative 2 to positive 4. Okay, so now you can take the upper limit. When you have the upper limit, you know you're going to substitute 4 there in the place of x, negative 1 over 4, 4 to the power 4 plus 6, 4 to the power squared plus 16 times 4. So what you would take is you will get that as 96. Other one would be the lower limit. Similarly for that as well, you're going to get negative 1 over 4 and then negative 2 whole thing 4 plus 6, negative 2 to the power squared plus 16 and a negative 2 equals negative 12. Okay, so now the area, so once you have that, you can go for the area. Area will be upper limit minus lower limit, and that would be 108. Okay, so once we get the area, we have that is 108 units. Okay, this is clear. Now we have to check the B part. Using the answer in A and explaining your reasoning, find the area of the region bounded by this one. Now this is slightly different. So what we can see is whatever has happened is, okay, now to do that we will need a little bit space. I'll enter a blank page underneath. Okay, we got a blank page, so we have that, and they are asking us this value. So let me write that new equation here. Our previous question was x plus 2 whole thing squared minus 4 minus x. Our new one is gonna be, the new fx is 3x plus 6 whole thing squared and the 2 minus 1 over 2x. I can slightly see these two interrelates and these two interrelates. So let's see how does that interrelate one by one. So if I take x plus 6 whole thing squared, I can write it like, I take the 3 outside, it will be this whole thing squared, which is 3 squared and this thing squared, so which you will have as 9x plus 2 squared. The other one is 2 minus half x. What I can see is there's no fraction at all, so I'm going to take the half out. When I'm taking the half out, this should be 4, because 4 times half only will give you 2 minus x. So this was pretty simple. We straight away got that our value. So now let's write the thing in the other way. So our new fx is gonna be 9x plus 2 squared times half into 4 minus x. So what we can see is x plus 2 whole thing squared and a 4 minus x. Okay, so once we have it, we have, okay, this is our previous equation. So whenever we are integrating, this also in the same range, we can tell This part would give us 108. So this will give you 9 divided by 2 times 108, which will be 486. So this is how we do the second part of the question by using the first part. Thank you.